Hey everyone, I'm THEDEREKFRANK, and this is the first of many videos that are going to be coming to my channel, but I figured we would start it off strong with what everybody's been asking me, and that's how did I make my studio? And so this has been a almost 3-year process. I bought the shell of this studio back in August of 2018, and it's just constantly been evolving. So I'm just going to kick it off with the day I got it, the delivery, and then just a little bit of the process, and then kind of talk about what it is now. And of course, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you can see when all my new videos come out. I bought the structure of the building from a company in Lebanon, Tennessee called Black Buildings, and they did everything custom to what I wanted. And this is the day they delivered it. So within like 15 minutes, they had it set and leveled out. So let's kind of show you what the first day looked like for me.
Good morning from beautiful sunny Nashville, Tennessee. Here to show you my brand new studio that just got delivered this week. Got some big projects starting today. So here's the studio. I went ahead and had them insulate it, so I didn't have to do that part. But we're gonna get to work today and start doing electrical. And they get the ceiling all done. And then once the electrical is ran, I'm gonna throw up drywall and then paint that and then put the floor in. Here we go. We've got some lights in. Got the ceiling all painted white. These lights are pretty cool too, so they'll change colors. So we got some pretty cool stuff going on already. Got the heat and air system all set up as well. So pretty excited. Got a lot of work to do still. I got wiring started. Not even close to being done, but it's getting there. There we go. It's a rave party. It is day 2 of studio build. I showed that I got the ceiling done and the lights done last night, which looks pretty cool. I got all the wiring ran, and also I got everything sealed up. So had some air cracks or air gaps, whatever you want to call them, and got those all sealed up, and all the wiring is now ready. So next step is to throw in the drywall, get that all finished, run the main power. I guess actually we have to run main power, then drywall. So just a little construction update. All of the drywall is now up, and I have the first coat of the mud on all the seams. I haven't done the screw holes yet. So took a little bit longer than I anticipated, mostly because of the corners and sealing those, and I had a little bit of air bleed still, so I had to reseal those. And then also I wanted to get the main sub panel flush mounted. So I got that flush mounted now. Power's run. It's a little rough looking still. And the air conditioner is in. So it's going pretty good. Hopefully this will dry within the next day or overnight. And then I can sand, do another coat, and fill all the screw holes, then start painting, and then do the floor. So the floor is already bought. This is the floor that we're going to be putting in here. So we got a lot of work to do, don't we, Buster? Buster is a wonderful helper. Yeah. Studio update. The drywall is officially done. All taped, mudded, sanded. Now we just gotta prime the walls and then paint and then put the floor in. And Buster's ready too. So's Louie. We're tired of drywall. I hate doing drywall so much. All of the walls are now officially primed and ready for paint. So it's looking pretty decent in here. I've got a couple little patches to do, but overall we're in good shape. So hopefully next week we can paint and put the floor in and be done and move everything in. The walls are now all primed. Got the lights in. Ooh. Really nice effect.
And even though the ceiling lights were really cool, unfortunately, I had to change them out because they were battery operated and they just went through batteries so fast that it wasn't cost effective. So I moved to this more of like the outdoor lighting, and it looked really nice, but I ended up changing that as well.
The projector is up. It's a pretty cool picture. That's even with the lights on, so let's turn the lights off. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Love it.
So this was the end of phase 1 of building the studio, and I was really happy with this. And this is really when I was able to move in and start, getting to work. But that's also when I started to modify and just continually build more stuff. And eventually I took down those lights and I painted the ceiling black and did a couple different things with the ceiling. I put up some moving blankets for a while, but they looked ugly. And then I made the ceiling tiles that I had. Even though I loved the way the ceiling looked exposed, it was just really hard to do heating and cooling because all the air was escaping out of the roof. This is also where I realized that the heating and air conditioning unit that I bought was really loud, so I started to make a structure to close that in. Here's where I had my first desk set up with the touchscreen, and then as you can see, I just continually upgraded it. This is when I started building the panels, and this is when I first repainted the ceiling black. This is another view of the desk. This is when I moved the drums and moved the desk into the center of the room to optimize space. This is when I built my racks for the guitars. And this is the final resting spot for the desk. But it wasn't until this picture that I started to rebuild the desk. This is the final version of the desk, or at least the final version as of right now, that I built, and I'm really happy with it. Flush mounted the touchscreen. I put rack space on both sides and a place to actually set the monitors. So there it is, a little bit more about how I built my studio. There's still a lot of work to do. I still need to insulate the cavities of the walls. I'm actually going to be putting on a different roof this summer because one giant mistake that I made was putting on a metal roof. And every time it rains, no matter how much insulation or ceiling blockage you have, you can hear the rain, you can hear it, and it comes through recording. So that was one mistake. If you get a building like this, don't get a metal roof. Get a wood roof with shingles or just something different because it just doesn't work for a studio. If you have any questions, make sure that you let me know, and also make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I've got a ton more videos coming up, and if you have any videos that you want to see, make sure to shoot me a message and let me know what you want to see from me. I'm happy to do those videos. Take care, guys, and thanks again for watching.